Guys, we are moving into a new cycle. Yeah. Okay, so we are currently in full moon eclipse energy. This new this full moon is potent. It is the first of the eclipses that are in the Scorpio Taurus axes. Now, that is a cycle that lasts around 18 months. And seeing as it's the first one, the themes that you are facing the last week, 2 weeks, are going to be themes that will be playing out for the next year and a half. When we have eclipses, what it means is the sun and the moon are close to the lunar nodes, which shows that it's a very karmic time. The nodes are always linked to karma. So right now, it's a very karmic time. When we have eclipses, we call them game changers. They are essentially full moons on steroids or new moons on steroids. And they kind of start pushing us to be in alignment. So if the last few days have been really difficult for you, it's because the universe is pushing you to your higher path. So it just feels a little bit uncomfortable. Scorpio and Taurus are what we call fixed signs, which are traditionally known, it says it in the name, fixed, traditionally known to be quite stubborn and don't like a lot of changes, don't like to be shaken up all that much. However, the next year and a half, they will be because the eclipses will be in that axis. Taurus especially will be feeling it because Uranus, the innovator, the changer, the protester, will be transiting alongside these full new moons, these eclipses. I can't speak. So yeah, it's a very, very powerful time. I'm actually currently writing a video for how it's going to affect every single house. So pay attention to that. I will pull timestamps and whatever, so it's nice and easy for you guys to digest. But themes that will be coming up. Power struggles. Lots and lots of power struggles, wanting to find stability, both in our inner worlds and our outer worlds around these times, because Taurus wants to be stable, whereas Scorpio is, the mantra is I transform. It's actually like not wanting to have these huge changes, but knowing you're going to have to, and really pushing yourself to embrace the changes that are coming to you. And the way I see it is, it's like going into the ocean and the water is absolutely freezing. And you have lots of different options. You can stay there and just freeze up, or you can like move around frantically trying to warm yourself up, or you can go on past experiences, or things that you've learned before. So I know that once you dip your head in, you warm up, you acclimatize. And I guess that's kind of, whatever option works for you is the right one, but it's kind of being able to transform that energy and being aware of that energy and kind of allowing yourself to go with it. There will be because the south node, the transiting south node, will be in Scorpio. So it's actually almost like it's asking you to, all the intensity that you felt that has made you feel unstable, to take that and move it into something that will make you feel more grounded. So for some people, it'll be relocating. Other people, like a lot of people I've noticed, renovate their houses around the Taurus North Node. But it depends on where it falls in your chart. Because it's power struggles, a lot of people will end relationships where they felt yeah, like closed in, manipulated, or like there was, they lost a sense of self, or their sense of power within them. So yeah, this whole thing is about finding groundedness and stability within you and your everyday life. When we look at eclipses, it's always powerful to look at the cycles of the eclipses before, when it was in these signs. So the cycles go every 18.5 years. So 18.5 years ago, it would be exactly where it is now. So themes that you had around then will be resurfacing, but also when the nodes were reversed. So I've actually written the dates around, if you look back to September 2012, like around the end of September 2012, what themes were coming up for you around then? What did you have to work on in 2013? Because that will be a theme for you this time round. So if you were in a very toxic relationship, a theme this time round is actually taking all those lessons, because you played an active role in that toxic relationship, in the sense, obviously didn't deserve anything that happened to you, but you could have allowed someone to speak to you badly, whereas now you can be like, actually, never again am I ever going to let someone ever treat me like that. And that's a theme that will come up for you this year. That's just an example. But it is, Scorpio and Taurus energy kind of want you to find stability, but also your power in the situation, reclaim your sovereignty. And with the Uranus there, it really is, surprising events, and I guess reinventing. Yeah. Because they're fixed signs, they understand that sometimes they have to play the slow game, and they're okay with that. So if you have been making plans recently, and it's, to form some form of stability, it's, maybe you have to grind in a job you don't really like that much, but you have a goal in mind of where you want to go to, what you want to do next. And this cycle is pushing you towards that. It's not being afraid to go that little bit slower and take your time, and really figure out what is right for you. Now we will be having, as I said, eclipses in this axis for the next year. I actually wrote all the dates, but I don't think they're necessary right now. A few more other things, because we got the South Node in Scorpio. Scorpio likes to keep things hidden. Scorpio keeps things under wrapped. However, as the veil is thinning, and as it is South Node, secrets that people have kept will be coming to the surface, and there'll be lots of revelations in the next year, lots of aha moments. And although you might not have clarity right now, that's absolutely okay. Things will come to you as they need to. It's all about like trusting the process and allowing yourself to dig deep into your psyche, so you can really move forward and create the stable life that you really truly desire. With the North Node in Taurus, it's there's a determination. It's the bull. There's a determination to move forward and really, be strong in yourself. So I hope that whatever's happening, whatever's playing around in your life is beneficial to you, and you're really excited for these changes. I know I am. Yeah, let's build some security, guys. Yeah. Let me just check my notes, because I feel like there's something I missed this time round. Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, the actual transits we're gonna be having around this this full moon. So we've got a Pluto transit, which is another ongoing theme. So if you've been feeling really shaky recently, that will be that Pluto influence. It's been an array of other transits, but it's kind of bringing an awareness of everything that needs to change within your life. There is also a hard aspect to Jupiter. Now, Jupiter kind of wants to expand everything it touches, and when it's in a hard aspect, you can feel a little bit confined. But again, because it's working with this full moon, it's reiterating that need to, hey, actually, whatever you're doing is beneficial to your soul. It's just, it's okay for things to go slow. And I actually quite like hard aspects to Jupiter, because Jupiter can be overly optimistic, and I like that it's good luck wherever it touches. However, when it's a hard aspect, it sort of doesn't make you too optimistic. It's almost like a reality check, in my opinion. Anyway, that video just stopped at 11:11, and I feel like I'm done as well. I started recording at 11:11 twice. I've done this recently, which is pretty cool. Again, I'm not taking any readings for a little while, but if you are really wanting a reading, do drop me a message and I can see what I can do. I'm basically only doing 2-3 a week now, and it's usually repeat clients. But if you are really wanting a reading, do message me and I can see what I can do. And in terms of people, I get a lot of messages asking me about lots of astrological things. I'm really, really sorry. I loved having these conversations with you guys, but I'm just taking a little rail in to, like, I've got a lot of, let's just say, I've got a lot of shit in my life at the moment too. So I'm just taking a little step back from replying to those messages and really focusing in on, you know, not losing my passion for astrology by talking about things that, but also focusing on the things that interest me and my chaos in my life. Anyway, lots of love. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to connecting with you all soon.